Charlotte Motor Speedway is next on the Traxxas Truck Series. It's the running of the Top Gear 200. Should be a great race here today, and it always seems to be when you're at Charlotte. On the pole, it's Dylan Young in car 73. Alongside of him, the 98 of Alex Heinz. Row 2 has the defending champion of this race, Terry Soltave, and the 84 of Elijah Koufax. Riley Ogle and Jeannie Sanford have row 3. Row 4, Charles Jackson in the 8, and the 33 of Nicholas Guerrera. And here's the command to fire them up here at Charlotte.
Drivers, start your engines!
Man giving the fire the engines. Row number 5 has Cole Daly in the 9, and the 6 of Wes Riddle. Row number 6 has Zed Weinstein and Robbie Bowe, or Zed Weinstein and the 81 of Roy Vanderview. There, then starting in row 7, Adrian Becker and the driver for Jennifer Jo Cobb Racing, and the 01 of Robbie Boakes. 10 and 10 backwards. How about that? But the pace truck now ducks up on the turn out of corner number 4. Dylan Young, car number 73, the Dodge out in front, and on the pole at 180, well over 180 plus miles an hour. Dylan Young leads him down. The green flag waves, and we're underway at Charlotte. Terry Soltave in car 31, shoving Dylan Young up to the lead now. Young running in all 3 series, and he's, by the way, not qualified for the Winston All-Star race for the Castrol GTX Cup Series, so he's got a chance to qualify for it in the Winston Open. And he will qualify for it if he's one of the top 2 finishers in that race. And Dylan Young led the first lap of the race here. Terry Soltave runs second position. Riley Ogle runs third. One of the stars of the Amp Energy Cup Series, and also a winner of the Daytona 500 this season in the Amp Energy Cup Series as well. One of his biggest wins ever in NR 2003 history. Charles Jackson in car 8 moves his way up in the 3rd position now with Cole Daly in the 9, one of the Sega Cup Series stars. And he's going to the inside. Boy, Adrian Becker got close to the 88 of Zed Weinstein. And Becker wasting no time in that number 10 truck as she moves her way up into the top 5 now. There she is, the Driven to Honor Ford for Jennifer Jo Cobb Racing. And now she moves her way into 3rd position. Boy, she's giving that truck quite a ride. This is the truck that won this race last season with Terry Soltave behind the wheel. She's got that inside lane working to perfection. And Joshua Osborne running right behind Adrian. Joshua, by the way, a huge Jennifer Jo Cobb fan himself, by the way. So ironic he's running right behind the truck owned by the driver he likes a lot. And he pushes that driver, owner of the car, that he likes a lot into the lead. That's Adrian Becker driving for Jennifer Jo Cobb. She leads the race here. And Joshua Osborne now about to pass that car as well. He goes to the inside. Taylor Acosta shoving him in the 17 car. Gavin Free way off the pace. Gavin having a good early start of the season so far. And here comes Taylor Acosta, car 17, the K&N Filters Toyota, as she moves that truck for Red Horse Racing to the lead. That's the truck that Timothy Peters drives. And Taylor giving that truck a ride. She's having a so-so season so far, but she would love to get a win this season for sure. Here comes Elijah Koufax driving for Chris Fontaine to the inside. And he's also in a Toyota. Mike Becker in the 5 in another Ford. Moving into second, but he wants more. He's going to go for the lead now. Car number 5. Going for the lead, and he's got it. So Becker has to lead, but not for long, because here comes John Acosta in car 13. David. There. David Chung in the 08. He goes inside now for the lead. That's there. John Acosta led the lap. And oh! Gavin Free held John Acosta up. Chris Dalton escapes in the second position now. And boy, Gavin Free is way off the pace. He's held up about the entire field. Nancy Solte runs third right now. Fourth is Paige Hall in the 20. Luke Walker in the 7. Josh Osborne up in the... Let's see where he's clocked at. He's in the 6th position. Then John DaCosta in 7th. 8th is Charles Jackson. 9th, Sam Young. In 10th position right now is Joel McDowell. Is Taylor Acosta in the 17. Up high now. But when Gavin Free held everybody up, it was a wonder why it didn't cause a crash. But Chris Dalton in car 23 takes the lead now. 9 laps in the books now. 12 laps to go. David Chung, car 08 to the inside. He's got Paige Hall in the 20 shoving him. Paige driving for Panhandle Motorsports in the number 20 Toyota. That's the car Johanna Long drove in 2011. And Paige giving that truck quite a ride here today at Charlotte. That also the truck, by the way, that won the championship in Season 1 with Joshua Osborne doing the driving. Speaking of Joshua Osborne, he in car 62, moving back up to the top 5 now. That's this season driving for Brendan Gaughan in the number 62 Toyota. Osborne trying for third, but here comes John Acosta in the 13, diving inside. Acosta driving for Thor Sport Racing this season. Teammates with Zed Weinstein. Weinstein currently last place in the points chase, and he's not very pleased with that. Paige Hall right now currently holds the number 1 spot with Luke Walker in the 7, running in second position now. Walker to the lead now. 12 down in the books. 9 laps to go here at Charlotte. This is a very short race in some ways here in the Top Gear 200. Boy, Gavin Free way off the pace in that Ford truck. Joshua Osborne inside for the lead here. Car number 62. And the pride of Van Lear, Kentucky takes the lead now. John Acosta makes it 3 wide. It's up between Paige Hall, and Chris Dalton, and now Joe McDowell in the 1 car. That's the Team Mopar Dodge. He's driving. He's made his way in the top 10 now. He's got Charles Jackson, Maya Clark, Taylor Acosta all in there. And now they're going to make it a mini truck race for the lead as Osborne has the lead now. But for how long? Seven laps to go here at Charlotte. And that lap trip with Gavin Free is actually, we'll see how far he is ahead of Osborne. Osborne comes across the start finish line right now. Gavin Free is in the middle of 1 and 2, so it won't be long before they start catching the lap speeds. They're putting up almost 186, 187 miles per hour. Gavin Free's last time was 162, so that's a 25-mile difference in the draft, as if you're running all by yourself. Or it could be a simple fact that Gavin Free's missed the setup completely on that truck. And Gavin Free's held up the has held up the 1 of Joe McDowell. And boy, Joshua Osborne is now going to comfortably now with 5 laps remaining. Nancy Soltave in the 32 dives inside for the 2nd position now on Joe McDowell. Kyle Matthews in the 2, Maddie Card in the 7, in the 07. She's having a good run so far. And the yellow flag waves. It's Cheyenne Kloss who's crashed. And so is Zed Weinstein, Adrian Becker. Terry Soltane, Dylan Young. Boy, Cheyenne Kloss all scraped and beaten. That truck is hurt. Let's look at what happened. I think the lap truck all bottlenecked up the field. Big time. To say that would be an understatement. Yeah, Adrian Becker got shoved up high by Theo Stegall. Adrian got up high, big time. She got up in the air. And now her number 10 truck is acting like a four-wheel tornado coming out of corner number 4. Let's slow this down a little bit. Let's keep your eye on the 11 of Theo Stegall. There he is, driving for Red Horse Racing at Toyota. He's going to get loose on Adrian Becker. He's going to get loose right there. He's going to go up high. Hits Adrian coming out of turn where he's going to shove her into Cheyenne Kloss. Both Adrian and Cheyenne very hard into the wall and into the 15 of Steven Acosta. Riley Ogle, he spins in the 29. How Alex Hines keep from hitting the 15 was beyond me, but he crashes right into the 29. Dylan Young, he's going to crash here too, and so does Terry Soltave. 5 trucks in a dog pile coming to the start-finish line to come to the yellow flag. Zed Weinstein, he got involved as well, and we have onboard cameras in both Cheyenne Kloss and Adrian Becker's trucks. On board with Cheyenne. When Cheyenne had a hard time getting her truck started, but she gets it back going again. On board with Adrian Becker. And so that knocks them all out of the race, and that will mean we will not get this race restarted here at the Top Gear 200. So the Top Gear 200 ends under a yellow flag, and that's going to mean for the second race in a row, Joshua Osborne will be your winner here as he takes to home the victory at Charlotte. The Brendan Gaughan truck has been red hot on those 1.5 mile tracks here lately. He won at Arizona Speedway, the race prior to this. Nancy Soltave goes into second, finishes second. Joel McDowell third. Kyle Matthews fourth. Maddie Card finishes in fifth. A good run for her. And here they come off of corner number 4. The pace truck lines the field up at 55 miles an hour. Thank you. And there it is. The South Point Toyota Joshua Osborne wins today in the Top Gear 200. And he, by the way, because of him being the Season 2 champion of the Castrol GTX Cup Series, he is in the Season 7 All-Star race by virtue of that. For those of you who don't know what that is, the All-Star race rules his race winners from last season's Coca-Cola 600, the champions from all the Castrol GTX Cup Series champions, and your previous race winners in the All-Star race. That's the criteria. But Joshua Osborne, card 62, wins the race here today. Average speed 133.518 miles per hour. And Joshua Osborne wins today. Nancy Soltave, Joel McDowell, Kyle Matthews, Maddie Card. Wes Riddle finishes 6th in car number 6. Good run for him. Luke Walker 7th in car number 7. Jeremy Soltave, David Chung, and Robbie Bogues the top 10. Then Charles Jackson, Maya Clark, Mike Becker, Elijah Koufax, Taylor Acosta finishes 15th. Katie Webb, Paige Hall, Cole Daly, Sam Young, and Jeannie Sanford, the 20th place truck. And then all the way down to... And there's the rest of the finishing order right there. Stephen Acosta, Terry Solte, Adrian Becker, and Cheyenne Kloss, all because of crashes, has crashed out of the race. And Cheyenne was your points leader coming in too. That's going to really kill her in the points. But Joshua Osborne, car 62, wins today at Charlotte as he takes home his first ever Charlotte victory. And here's your points. Cheyenne Kloss still holds the lead, but by 28 over Mike Becker. Alex Hines, 51, back in third. Gavin Free is 64, back in fourth. G. Sanford, 65, back in fifth. So very close in the points. And there's Taylor Acosta, 20th in the points chase. And so, pretty close, 248 points between first and 20th. That's pretty close. And there's the rest of the order right now on the points. So, Dover will be the next up on the tour for the 5-Hour Energy 200. Don't miss it.